Alright, we're back in DayZ on Xbox. I was hoping to do a PlayStation version of DayZ, like the video or a bit by this time, but yeah, I was gonna grab it, but then I was talking with some of the, well, I've been talking with the PR people, so they're gonna be hopefully getting a code to me soon. They're having issues with the North American ones, and then I hope to do that, you know, in the near future, some content on there. But I thought in the meantime, they had some new details released, so I thought I would cover that on the Xbox side of things while I work on other content. And yeah, it should be kind of cool. So it's great that you know, PlayStation's getting or has gotten their version of the game too. More people to check it out, bigger community, and that's the first topic of today is talking about crossplay. So they currently actually have no plans to support crossplay, and there's no details for that because there was somebody kind of inquiring on the the feed where I get the good details, BK18. And yeah, I guess that's not in the plans at this point for them to include crossplay between the consoles or anything like that. I know in the past they were, I believe they were looking at it. That was a very long time ago, like PC and console, but there'd be too much of a gap. And yeah, it looks like they're just, yeah, it's not going to be done. Another thing that they kind of pointed out that I thought was kind of important, and it's a little bit different than what I had anticipated, because we were talking about, you know, when content updates were going to kind of arrive, when the next one was going to be. And I had thought it was going to be fairly soon, but it looks like that's not the case. So this is something I don't think they've done before in the past. So we've got 1.03 out on PC right now. I'm going to try to explain this in the best kind of way that I can. So 1.03 is out on PC, and we were kind of expecting it for like the beginning of June to see it on Xbox. But it seems like with the PlayStation release, they're actually sort of delaying things to get both of the consoles synced up update-wise. So what they're doing is they're going to take 1.03 and they're going to combine it with 1.04. I can't believe that stealth worked with those zombies. That stealth. Huh. Anyways. So it looks like 1.03 and 1.04 will be like the next major update, but they'll be a combined thing. So this could mean that we're going to see it very far in the future, potentially. We don't know an exact release date, obviously, at this point, but because PC doesn't even have 1.04, I'm not even sure if they're testing it yet, because I didn't hear anything about that, but so you could be looking at late June earliest, maybe July, and we're just going to kind of go off prediction-wise of what we've seen in the past for updates and releases. So yeah, it's going to be a long time before we get an update on here, and that's just to synchronize things for the PC version. I hope my gun doesn't vanish. I had like a disconnect issue when I joined. Like I was supposed to start this video like 30 seconds earlier than I did. I mean, everything's synced up for this video, but I'm just saying, like, there was like a disconnect at another server, and I was like, oh, because I had gotten cool bullets 9.19, and oh, she's fast. And then yeah, that kind of happened, the disconnect. I was like, ugh, really? So this is a bad spot, because I remember being up there and there was like this huge chase thing. I think that was during a live stream. Oh, I actually got kind of stabbed there. That's not good. Yeah, and there's like a big chase thing, and I just got screwed over here. I think I died at that fire station too recently. I don't know if I want to go in a building, because I do need to, I need to fix the bleeding. Obviously, because bleeding's not good. Yeah, it's just kind of interesting. So it could be quite a while for the update, and we don't even know what that's really going to include. Now, obviously, I recently did a video where I went over the features of 1.03. So those ones, you know, we know we're going to get that stuff. So I'm kind of wondering, like, 1.04 maybe is just like, it's either going to be a really big update, Or maybe 1.04 is going to be a smaller update where it's like mostly refinements on 1.03, like, you know, for bugs and stuff. So we don't exactly know what is going to be tested there. So that should be interesting to see how it actually turns out when it does come out, and hopefully I'll have details. I'm finding shotguns like crazy. Yeah, someone mentioned this is like, for how horrible things have been going, this is like my life karma. This is getting some guns to play with in the dual shotguns. Yeah, here's a map of the world. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Miss, I do not have time to deal with this today. Do I have gloves? Yeah. Anyways. What is this? This is like a crude kind of female dress. That's their male one. Oh, there is. You guys should freeze frame that if you didn't. I'm gonna try to get the zombie in here. Oh, this is not working out for me. As I'm like gushing blood. That's funny. I want to get a good look at that. As I'm getting like harassed by the zombies, I might actually have to shoot one here in a sec. It's kind of really hurting my speed. Anyways. Oh, look, I got a backpack. And some rice. I just wonder if I can, like... Yeah, I can finally put this in my inventory. Let's see how my wheel's looking. What's the primary? You're the primary shotgun. And you are the secondary shotgun. And you are an axe. And I got the lovely ladybug one, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, again, they haven't really given us a detail for the updates, so it seems like they're just really trying to synchronize the releases for stuff. Oh. Well, that did not work out how I expected it to. You guys saw what I was going for there. Oh, not a cola. And a flashlight in this one. Rock on. I think I'm gonna have a quick not a cola drink though. My guy he's just kind of like this tiring expression. It's kind of funny looking. But yeah, that's kind of the details. I think it's sort of interesting that they're well, it makes sense that they're syncing things up. I thought they would have done that for launch, but maybe they just wanted to get it out there. At this point, you know, it has been quite a while. Yeah, resource fix. Static and portable maps in the games. But it should be available everywhere, the PlayStation version, so that's good. I mean, I saw that in the store, and I'm just, you know, honestly kind of waiting to see if I get it. Well, I mean, I'm supposed to. I have, like, a EU code for it, but I'm like, it doesn't work. Well, obviously, because I'm not in the EU. Yeah, they gotta wait for things, so I've gotta wait for things. Might as well save a little bit of coin, right? Ladybug. I love the ladybug bag. I want to get... Are you kidding me? Oh, shit. I wanted to get back to the place to take a look at the bathroom things, because they were funny. But I'm done here. I am done dealing with these zombies. On a personal note, if you've been following my issues in the past, I am feeling much better now. So that's all good. Okay, let's keep rolling. I thought I'd just throw a mention in there. Back to normal scheduling. So that's good. Boxed glass. I saw Godzilla. That was interesting. You know, the king of the monsters. I don't know. The monster parts were pretty cool, but the human parts were like dragged on and on and on. And I was like, ugh. Kind of grew restless, and I was like, ugh. But I'm looking forward to when he fights King Kong next year. I think that's going to be really cool. King Kong vs. Godzilla 2020. Sort of more of like a Kong fan, so that's who I'm cheering for. It's gonna be interesting to see what kind of dynamic they set up for those two to fight. But yeah, I'm a Kong supporter. So let me know, you like the Atomic Godzilla that's ridiculous, or the Well, he's not ridiculous. He's just so powerful. Or the majestic King Kong. Is there a zombie out there, or is that just a shadow I was looking at weirdly? It's just a shadow. Does everybody wants to play around? I got 2 shotguns and a bad attitude. I'm trying to get to this prison island. The only way to do that is take this, like, really unsafe road. Why are there plants and things? I usually like to go to the fire station, but I really don't want to deal with that today. If you know what I mean. Let's see what I got. I don't think I really have any drinks, but I got some food, so that'll be fine. Usually there's like rivers and stuff along the way, so I'm not too worried. Did G-Man stalking me? My only issue is gonna be the zombies. Yeah, you know what? It's a bit of a slower regen nowadays. You know what I noticed. That is interesting. We're gonna veer off the road here, so we don't have to deal with this lady, because she's not gonna be fun. But yeah, it's kind of like the last area I want to go to is the prison kind of island, because people were asking for it. And then I think I'm about wrapped up with going on far adventures places, because you know, it's sort of tiring to deal with. But I am looking forward to seeing, like, A, how it runs on PlayStation 4, and B, kind of doing some different adventures there, because it's going to be like, you know, it'll be like the same game, but it'll be slightly different community-wise. Like, I'm assuming people aren't really going to know things as much. So that might be cool to see. Because apparently I don't know anything about this game, but whatever. I'm going to kind of roll along here. Great, so we're leaving this town. And, yeah, you know, it's quite a bit of a walk, but we're eventually going to reach the destination, I think. It is a calm, fun journey. Yeah, and there's like a post where they're helping somebody that's like found the edge of the map on PlayStation. They're like, what is this? It's like, yeah, the world just ends. It is kind of weird that there's not, like, you know, an invisible wall or like maybe an endless forest or something. The world just like sort of lazily just peels off, and it's like, oh, okay. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna do any more PC vids. I don't think people really care too much for the one I did. I thought it was pretty cool though, because they had like a cool texture sort of mod going on, so that it was like springtime looking, and I thought that really kind of breathed a new life into the game. Maybe I should go through this apple orchard, see if there's any apples anywhere. I don't really want to look too hardcore. I just thought it was something neat to see off the path. And yeah, somebody was like surprised that I hadn't seen a deer before, because that last like few episodes ago I saw a deer. I'm fairly sure they're rare. I mean, I've played like a lot of this. You can, again, as I mention this all the time, you can see my whole journey of DayZ, and you can literally see everything I've done and all the people I've met and everything like that through the streams and the videos. And it's like, just haven't seen a deer. I mean, I've only seen cows twice. I saw them both times during live streams. The one time it was more recent. It was just like a pile of cows. But before that, the last time I saw cows was during pre-launch, like even before it was in game preview, back in like August 18. And that was, you know, you don't really see animals in this. I'd like to see animals more, but I don't think they don't spawn very often. You don't run into them. So that's not something you really have a lot of control over, which is cool. Oh, and I'll also mention that, again, I'm heading out to E3 in, like, I think 10 days or something. It's really close, actually, at this point. And I'm hoping to have some really good footage, because I'm going to an Xbox showcase event. So, yeah. I think I'm going to change directions here and go on the beach so that I get food and water as I'm going along here, because we still got quite a ways to go. Well, it's not super far, but you know, it might take a little bit to get there. Yeah, this is like a spawn point. I think it was here on the PC version, like this general area. Okay, again, food and resources, really, beach is just perfect for them. Stuff like this, where it's more like industrial, you're gonna find your car parts and maybe some melee weapons and stuff. Yeah. Anyways, E3, yeah, I'm going to the Xbox showcase, and I've been promised to get gameplay for a few hours. So, you know, whatever they allow, I went out and bought a solid state for it. So I was kind of cheap. It was a little expensive. I paid like 100 Canadian for like a solid state drive. It was the only one I could find in the city, and I had to drive really far for it. And yeah, no, but I got it. So it's kind of all set to go there to capture some cool gameplay, hopefully. Maybe some other gameplay stuff, but we'll have to see how things turn out. Again, I've like mentioned, I don't know what I'm going to be able to get. What's going to, like, whatever is going to be there and what they allow to. Because remember, some of it you can't record because, you know, they don't want it shown or they're not allowed to show it. But I have been promised it's, you know, pristine 4K footage. So that's good. Yeah, and I might have some other video stuff too I can't talk about, but it should be cool coming up here when I get working on all that stuff. I don't know, I might have some videos set up while I'm gone. We'll have to see if that ends up being the case or not. I'll probably have something ready while I'm gone, you know, just to release while I'm not here to keep things going, but I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. Just been really working on, like, I would have been, like, I've just been so distressed recently that it's like, I haven't been able to focus on stuff, but I got all my E3 stuff all packed up. I just thought I would have been in, like, a way better situation at this point, but, you know, shit happens. Everything gets thrown away. What is this, like a beach where the water is usually, like, way over it? Is that what kind of vibe I'm getting here? That's sort of what I'm feeling at this point with this area here. Is that the island? I think it's further out than that, isn't it? That might be the island? It's maybe the island. I don't know, I'm sure somebody will tell me whether or not that is it, but let's see, there's like a little bit of a bridge over there. Pretty sure I'm headed in the right direction to get to this place. Doesn't really look like a fortressy island. Maybe that's just like another kind of like tip of the, like another cove area. I don't know. Could be further out. I mean, you don't exactly get like the hugest draw distance, but it looks, there's supposed to be like a prison island or something. I don't know. I'll have to talk to one of the guys in the Discord chat to confirm location on that. That doesn't look right. Maybe that's not an island that's like on the map thingy. Or maybe I'm like way further back than... Oh, yeah. You know what? That's Cap Golova. Yeah, I'm way back. I'm not like really... Well, I'm close, but I'm not like as close as I thought I was. I thought I was like on the home stretch beach to freedom for finding this place. And sorry we don't have a lot more details to talk about. That's really what they've sort of been going over. Oh, I got a Gears 4 tourney this weekend. That should be pretty cool. I'm playing for like, you know, assuming my partner shows up. I had to go by myself last time to win, because it was like first you had to win to qualify, and then this is the finals where we had to like face off against other stores. And if I win, I get like a trip to Atlanta to go watch Gears 5 revealed. Well, the Gears 5 multiplayer. So what are we going to get, a campaign footage for Gears 5 maybe at E3? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Because I would assume Gears 5 would be like something I could capture while I'm there. Anyways, I digress. Yeah. So that would be, you know, that's like the big prize. And then there's like a $500 Microsoft gift card and like a Gears jersey. And you get to pick your choice of like DLC characters or something in Gears 4. And all this other cool stuff. And it's really cool sounding, so I hope that, you know, things turn out well there. But, I mean, did that door just open by somebody, or was it just loading in slow? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what happens. Hopefully I think it's just the textures loading. Hopefully he comes through and we actually maybe do well. I don't know. We'll wait and see, right? I mean, I'm pretty good at it, but you know, you gotta play against people that actually like competed in other places and did well. And yeah, I mean, there's obviously a lot of pressure doing that kind of thing, and it's not something I normally do? Is that like a light from like a sniper thing, or just like a gleam of the game loading really weirdly? You never know, right? But I think the island's maybe on the distance there. It's a lot further than I thought it was. Anyways, that's it for now. We're probably going to continue this in the future as we continue to make our way to this island. Oh, cool. More of a swampland. That's cool. I love these little swamp areas. The wetlands, not a swampland. My bad.